What is going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it is time to review two more episodes of Young Justice. So, episode 16, I believe this one was called Failsafe. I don't know how I feel about this fucking episode, man. Like, on one hand, everything that happens in it does make sense. Martian Manhunter explains everything, and it all makes sense, and it all adds up, and it's kind of cool. But on the other hand, it's like, it was all bullshit. And I kind of thought it had to all be bullshit because Justice League members were getting taken out like fucking flies. It was really rushed, you know, you have like this big speech about how, you know, we can't lose hope. And I'm like, I don't feel that you guys earned this. This is like really rushed, kind of sloppy writing for the Young Justice staff. And, you know, when the superheroes die and they all like have no fucking reaction to it, but then at the end, it all gets explained that they knew it was a training exercise until Megan saw Artemis get killed, and her brain got fucked and fucked everybody over. But like, also props to I want to put her name on the screen because I don't know the name right now, but the voice actress for Megan just killed it when she saw Artemis die. Like the voice acting, that scream was top notch. Want to give her credit. That's her name. I want to start giving credit to voice actors. At least American voice actors that I see. Nothing against Japanese voice actors, it's just, I mean, you can't judge their acting accurately. Like, people try to fucking do that when they do reviews, and like, you just can't unless you speak the language, but, so I'm not just going to be presumptuous and assume I can. But, as far as American voice actors go, I want to start to give them a lot more credit, but that was a really cool performance. There's her name, whatever. So yeah, she did a great job. Obviously, all the voice acting was on point. That particular moment just stood out to me. But yeah, you know, you see everybody dying, and then they think, oh, wait, maybe everybody teleported. And it's like, okay, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, okay, you know, they're all being teleported to a specific place. They have to be. But, you know, they do throw in hints that it's all fake. Like, you never do really see an alien. They're all just robots. And when that other ship comes down, and other little moments here and there, like them not really caring when certain characters die and stuff. It's a cool episode in concept. I wish I knew the context, because like if I knew that stuff from this episode was going to come back later, like Megan being super OP and being able to trap everybody in her mind like that, or in Martian Manhunter's mind, or whatever the fuck she did, that was really, really cool. You didn't need a whole fucking episode that was fake dedicated to it though. So I'm really torn on this episode because it was kind of pointless. Now if I found out this was an April Fool's Day episode, that would be fucking awesome. If this was an April Fool's Day episode, that would be fucking awesome. Though I don't know if it is. So, yeah, but that doesn't make it not awesome if it's not an April Fool's Day episode. It's just, it's a weird one, man. Like, I'm very torn because I don't like wake up dream sequence endings. But on the other hand, he explained everything so thoroughly and it all made so much sense and it was kind of cool. So I'm really torn on this episode. I liked it. Kind of didn't because of that ending, because it felt kind of like a pointless episode, but things could come back. It could have been April Fool's. I don't know. I don't know the context. So I'm really mixed on this episode. I'm not going to give it a rating. But overall, I didn't hate it. So, yeah. And also, even though I didn't hate the episode, and I don't really dislike the episode, for me to get this far in, and this will be the first time I have an episode where I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this one, because there was one with Wally trying to pretend like he likes magic. And even that episode, which I thought those parts were dumb because Wally was kind of annoying at the time, I still liked all the mask stuff. I liked the fucking, whatever, I'm forgetting his fucking name, wow. The fucking golden helmet. I can't believe I'm forgetting the fucking name. Whatever, I know the name, you don't have to tell me, but I'm just forgetting for a second. But all that stuff was awesome. You know, all the crazy stuff inside the tower and all trippy. So overall, that episode was still really cool. This is the first episode where I'm like, yeah, I don't know, you know. But that's good. It's good that it took this long for me to get an episode like that, and it's still not bad. And again, I could see, you know, the context and everything. Yeah, I wasn't sure, though, man, like, if it was going to go into a second part or what was going on. But I had I wasn't super disappointed because I had my assumptions that it would be fake. But anyway, I'm not going to drag this on too long. I can't give this one a rating. It's too mixed up for me. But overall, I don't think it's bad. So I'll move on to episode 17. Okay, so episode 17. Before I get into it, I wanted to say this at the beginning of the video and I forgot to. Trailer game has been on point from Hollywood lately. Rogue One was badass. Suicide Squad's new trailer was cool. Doctor Strange was fucking, like, too dope to cope. Doctor Strange's trailer was fucking awesome. I can't wait to see that movie now. So yeah, trailer game has been awesome. In case anybody was curious, my thoughts on the new trailers that have been coming out. Like, Rogue One was awesome. Really cool to see the old school stormtroopers and the walkers and the war movie feel that it had. Suicide Squad looks like it's going to have some really good jokes in it. It looks like it's going to be action-packed. It looks like the characters are going to have really good chemistry with each other, so that looks like it hopefully will be good. If they fuck up Suicide Squad, I'm going to have, like, no faith in DC. And the Joker, even. I don't know if I said on this channel, but I have, like, had no faith in Jared Leto's Joker so far, and this gave me a little bit of faith in his Joker, so... Suicide Squad, that was cool. Doctor Strange, oh, the Inception shit going on. It was fucking awesome. It was a great fucking trailer. I loved it. Didn't even feel like a Marvel movie, but in the best possible way. It was fucking fantastic, so... Can't wait to see those. I will have, movie reviews of all those this year. But, anyways, episode 17 of Young Justice, again with even more great content. Yeah, this was just... Oh, man, because, like I said in the last review, in episode 16, I was like, I need the context, I need to know what the repercussions are going to be, what's going to happen. We get that. We get that in spades, and it's fucking phenomenal. We get every character sitting down with Black Canary and going through like a therapy session, and we see how each one deals with the decisions they had to make, what they saw when this training exercise in their minds was real. And it's fucking cool as fuck, man. Like, Connor's, what he ends up confessing at the end was crazy about how he was happy, and Megan having, like, no faith in herself, and that was kind of weird when Black Canary said you turned white, and she was like, wait, what? Oh, Caucasian. So it was like turning white like a Martian thing that they're not supposed to do. Whatever, I don't know, but, yeah, just a little tidbit I noticed. But yeah, all the therapy sessions, Aqualad, he almost resigned from the team for that. Like, they really show the effects it had on them, and it makes so much sense, and it really works. And, and Artemis, once again, all in on the team, so I don't know where they're taking the Infiltrator storyline. Unless, like, the only theory I have, and it's a total shot in the dark, my only theory is that Superboy is in some way still under Cadmus' control. Like, even he doesn't know it, like a subconscious thing. Like, perhaps he's giving them information when he doesn't even know, like sleepwalking or something. I doubt it, but it's the only thing I can think of at this point, because everyone else seems very gung-ho about this team, and it just doesn't seem like they have an infiltrator at this point, but who knows, unless it was just, fucking Artemis and she decided to be good, which, again, I don't know where the infiltrator storyline's going at that point, or if it was Red Tornado and that's fully wrapped up, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's cool. The mysteries are really cool, and just all the characters. Robin saying he doesn't want to be Batman anymore. Like, it's just really, really cool characterization and character development for each of the characters, I should say. And it's not like they fully went through a development. They're developing as the events of that training simulation is now affecting them, and it's just writing on point. And the last episode has a rating 10 out of 10. The last episode set this shit up brilliantly. The last episode I was mixed on. Now that I've seen where they've taken it, it's easily a 10 out of 10 episode. It was intense, it was action-packed, it was well-animated, the voice work was incredible, it set up great character development. It was just a phenomenal episode. I gotta give it maybe a 9.5? Fuck it, a 10 out of 10 episode. Now, if it, an 11 I do reserve. I try to reserve 11s, but, 10 out of 10. So, with all that being said, after I'm done fanboying and gushing about these two episodes, let's talk about the actual new stuff here, besides the therapy sessions. The Forever people, or the people from New Genesis or whatever. This was some crazy shit. Superboy's line where he was like, okay, I've been remarkably patient even for me. That was a great line. And he asked them what the fuck's going on, and they say this ties in with Apocalypse, and I believe that has to do with Darkseid. I'm not too sure, but I think it does. And basically these people came to get their sphere, and then he's like, nah, I didn't steal it, and they're like, actually, he's telling the truth, because they're fucking like iPhone 27 or whatever the fuck, that mother box thing, like, yeah, we got Oh, like space sphere repairs. Yeah, we have an app for that. Voice changing language. We got an app for that. It doesn't take Snapchat's new update very well, and it does still fold in your pocket, but you know it's pretty good. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy how that box was just like the end all be all of everything. And then the father box did the same. Like, it did crazy. Like, the technology just did whatever the fuck they wanted it to do, which is kind of weird, but at the same time, it's technology that we as an audience and Superboy don't understand. So it was really, really cool. The fight scenes were really cool. It set up something really big. If that is Darkseid, they just set up something fucking massive. Because if he's like what I saw in Justice League, because on Netflix I watched Justice League War, which was like a Justice League origin story, and they fought Darkseid, and he is fucking devastating. So there's no way the Young Justice cats are fucking with that shit. There's no fucking way, but I don't know. It's going to be cool if they are setting that up. Hopefully that wasn't like a Season 3 thing and they didn't get a chance to make Season 3, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a good episode. I'd probably give this one... It built the world of the DC universe, at least this single animated universe. It built the world with these, you know, forever people and everything. Their technology was really cool. The one chick looking like Black Widow, until again, once it showed her full body, I saw that she had pants on, but when I just saw the top part, I was like, oh, redhead with a skin-tight outfit and tits showing, that's fucking, that's fucking Black Widow, but yeah. And then they said Apocalypse, which obviously reminded me of Apocalypse from fucking Marvel and X-Men, so... There's always some kind of Marvel tie-in. There's the Spider-Man motherfucker. I don't know. I'm just rambling, though. This episode, it's a good one. It's probably like a 7.5. I liked the Forever people. I liked that they were, you know... their personalities were cool. Like, they weren't, you know, like fish out of waters. They weren't too obnoxious or anything. They went in. They met up with fucking Connor. They talked, they actually teamed up pretty early on. We didn't have to go through a fucking, you're a fucking liar bullshit storyline. So that's good. They team up pretty quickly. And, yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of other things to mention. I mentioned the therapy sessions and everything. Connor's was the only one I didn't understand. The way he's like, I was happy these characters were dying. Like, not in like an evil way, but just... I don't know. I'd have to definitely see more of that, but yeah, it was a cool episode. The therapy sessions, though, were really like the fucking highlight. They were the ones that really elevated this episode from just being a really good setup episode for future events to being like a great episode. And being a great episode, I gotta give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was a really, really awesome episode of Young Justice. So glad I reviewed these two back to back. Really glad I did. But, because if my first impressions video had only been episodes 1 and 2, because I did 3 episodes in my first impressions, if I only did 2 episodes, I would have been reviewing 14 and, or not 14, I would have been reviewing 15 and 16, and then I'd have to wait a few days, or you guys would have to wait a few days to see my reaction to 17, so I'm glad it worked out to where I could review these two back to back, but, done rambling. This was a really good episode. First episode, 10 out of 10. This episode, 8.5. Maybe a 10 out of 10 is a little too strong, but whatever. I thought what they did there was fantastic, so... yeah, that's all I have to say. What did you guys think of these Young Justice episodes? You can tell me in the comment section below. You can follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it on social media. Both of those would help me out a lot. Sharing this and having, you know, the hashtag Renew Young Justice, if that's even still a thing. I don't, probably not. But still, Young Justice could come back, so that'd be awesome. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you've seen here, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.